Hi, welcome to Mr. Otter Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to create value using pen. Essentially, this is how to shade with pen or how to create form and depth in your drawings where you're using pen. So the first thing you want to do is draw 4 rectangles, really long skinny rectangles, and divide them into 7. So you can divide them by drawing a rectangle, putting a square in the middle, and then dividing the 2 sides into 3 using 2 lines. So 2 lines on the left, 2 lines on the right, then you have 7 squares. Or you can use your ruler and make it nice and pretty. Do whatever works for you. Since we're using pen, I would make these small, especially for the last technique, which is stipple. I'm using a Copic multiliner pen, but you can use whatever pen you have available. So we are going to be going from dark to light. All right, this first one, let's use hatching. And these are just going to be lines. You could draw them straight up and down. These could actually be contour hatching where you're curving them around the shape that you're drawing. For my example, I'm just going to be doing lines straight up and down. And remember, the smaller your squares are, the easier this is going to be. So we're going to be going from dark to light. You can try to fill this one. I'm just going to be using vertical lines. So it's almost completely black. And then as we move to the right, as it gets lighter, these lines are going to slowly move further apart. So we have our middle tone to a very few lines in there. So we're going from dark to light. We don't want any in that one. This one we might have a few more. So look at it and just see, does it jump from dark to light or does it look gradual? So the lines just slowly get further away from each other. And this technique is called hatching. This next one is cross-hatching, and you can do this a bunch of different ways. It does not have to be totally diagonal. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start in this square and we're going to fill it in. Cross-hatching is where your lines cross over each other. They overlap and they go in different directions. I'm just doing it diagonally, but you can do it however you would like. And then as you move right, it's the same technique. These lines just move further away from each other. So as we move to the middle, we're getting into those middle tones. Then in this one, they're really going to be far apart. And this one, we just might have a few in there. Just kind of crossing over from this one. Okay, so that is cross-hatching. Okay, this next technique is my favorite, and it's called many different things. I have heard it called scrumbling, stumbling, and scumbling. So we are going to call it scumbling because, I don't know, it's kind of a fun word. And this is where you are just kind of scribbling into it. This is a great way to create texture also, and all of these techniques you can do in pencil. And some people will use more of like a C shape when they do this, but really it's just more of an experiment. Then as you move to the right, you just slowly lessening it up. So that is called scumbling or scrumbling or scribbles. And then the last technique, you might be familiar with it, it is called stipple. And I'm going to use a bigger pen, or this is going to take me just like hours and hours and days to do. If you want to see some really cool stipple artwork, go to the Wall Street Journal. They usually have head cut images of different journalists. Their portraits are done in stipple, and they're really, really cool to look at. So stippling is where we're using dots, and that's why I'm using a bigger pen. This is really fun to do in a classroom because it sounds like it's raining. But this is definitely the most time consuming out of all of them. To be really good at it, you want to avoid any of those little tails. So this one I might not make as dark just for time's sake, but you can spend the time to fill it totally in with dots and make it completely black. So as I move to the right, these dots are slowly moving further away from each other. And this is called stipple. I'll call it stippling, but it might just be called stipple, but we'll just put stippling. Okay, so let's just go over the ones that we just did. So the first one that we did was hatching. That's where we use lines. And you could do lines going vertically, diagonally, it doesn't matter. You can even use contour hatching where they curve. Cross hatching is the next technique, and that's where the lines cross over each other, going in different directions. Scumbling, where we're just scribbling and slowly just making our scribbles further apart. And stipple, and that's where we use dots. So really the technique with all 4 of these is pretty similar. Whatever line or mark we're making, it's just getting further away from the other marks as we move to the lighter areas. Here is an assignment, I guess, or homework, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's good to practice these if you've been doing these with me. Now I want you to create another rectangle, and inside of it I want you to create some kind of mark, any mark. It could even be a letter. It could be a shape. And I want you to try to create a value scale using that particular mark. So I will just use the letter M. So you can use letters, you can use shapes, you can use patterns, you can even just write and just keep writing something over and over and over. And that's it. Hopefully this helped you learn how to create value using pen. In the comments section below, we would love to hear how you create value in pen in your drawings, what techniques you use, and what has worked well for you. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mr. Otter Studio, and have a wonderful day.